Hi guys, it's me Jackson and welcome back to another video. So today I will be showing you how to do some really cool card tricks, and at the end I'll show you how they work. Okay, so this is my card box and I kind of need my cards to do the card trick. So let's do some magic. Wait. My cards aren't there. Well, here it is. So this is my special wand. Now, if I touch it to this that should have done it. Now, let's see. Oh my gosh, my cards are here. But you're bad cards. So since these cards weren't liking to come out of that box, well, I already have prepared these orange cards ready because these red cards, I knew they're just a little grumpy today, so that's why I want to use these cards instead. These are my lucky orange cards. They're the best. Okay, so this is my first trick. It's probably one of my favorites, and what this is I call it the prediction trick. So what I need to do is I'm going to predict the other three cards. So first of all, I need a prediction card. Now, this is going to be a mystery to me. So, this card right here is the prediction card. Don't know what it is, but just took it off the top because, honestly, who cares? And now I need to cut the deck, but can someone just stick a hand out so I can cut this deck? You want to do that? Okay. And that? Okay. So, this is how the deck was cut. I'll just put all of them like this. So here are the cards and the prediction card. Now, what was landed on? I'll start from here. A 6 was landed on, a 2 is landed on, and a 5 was landed on. Interesting. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to pick up these cards all the way to the left, and then I'm going to put 6 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 on the other 2 piles. And then I'll put this back here. Over here we have a 2, which means I'm going to put 2 down. 1, 2, and then 1 on the other 2 piles again. Now on this part, we're going to go 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 on the other 2 piles. Now here is what the prediction card ended up to be, the 7, and you've just landed on 7, 7, 7. Okay, so this is my next card trick. I call it the 21 guess. So basically I'm going to guess the one card out of the 21. And yes, I don't need all 52, I'm going to only do 21 of them. So yeah, I'm going to deal them out now. Okay, so now my assistant will pick one of these cards, and I'm going to turn around with my eyes covered with my arm, and I'm going to count to 5, and after I count to 5, I'm going to turn back around, and then the card should be picked, and then my assistant will tell me which row is it in, this one, or this one. Okay, so I'm going to go count now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I almost counted to 6, but anyway, I'm going to continue. So, which row is it in? This one, or this one? Okay, this row? Okay, I'm going to put all the cards back. And being very careful. Okay, so this row, right? Okay. So I'm going to put them all back. Okay. I'm going to turn it back and re-deal it out. Okay, so which row is it in now? This one, or this one? Ah, all the way over here. Okay. Now I'm going to re-put them all back. And to this one. Okay? Re-put them like this. Okay. I'm going to redo it out for a final time. Look, and I'm going to try to guess the card. Okay, if I were to guess any of these cards, I would guess the 9 of Hearts. And that's, my friends, is the correct card that was picked, and that's the 21 guess. Now, hold on just a second. Are you sure you want to know the secrets? Well, this is for the box and for the magic wand, so do you want to know it or do you not? That's the question. So if you don't want to know, just skip ahead just a little bit further. Okay, so this is the second part of the video, which is the biggest secret. This is the Magic with Jackson secrets revealed. So basically, I'm going to tell you how the card tricks worked and how that box worked. Okay, so if you remember my box, I open it up and you can't see anything, right? And then when I open it back up again, anyway, it's kind of hard to do, and when I open it back up again, the cards appear. This is because, if you can see, the box actually has a second part. So basically, when I open it up first, it's a little hard to do, but the weight of the card pushes that second part down. So yes, you kind of get it. There's this part of the box, and then there's a second compartment that's like a drawer inside of a drawer that comes out with the cards. And basically, that's how this secret box works. Now, you might have remembered the wand. How did this light up? Well, if you can see right there, there's that little thing where you push. I push that, and it lights up. And when I touch it with the eye, I was pretending to touch it with the eye, like the magic revealed itself or something. And then the cards were suddenly there, but you heard it, but the cards weren't actually there. Because the cards were there, but you couldn't see them. Okay? And that's how the box, and the magic box, and this wand works. Oh, here's a spoiler alert. If you do not want to know the card tricks if you don't want to know the 2 card tricks and want it to be a little secret, then I would recommend ending the video. And if you do want to know, then keep watching, or you can skip to the very end to hear my goodbyes. So you have those options. Okay, so for the first trick, what I did was you need to gather all of the same suit of a card. So let's pretend I wanted to use the 10s. I would basically go through the deck, try to find and I need to find all the 10s. So there's the 10 of diamonds, the 10 of spades, and I have to find the 10 of hearts and the 10 of clubs. Here's the 10 of hearts. The 10 of clubs should be somewhere down here. Here's the 10 of clubs. Okay, so I have all the one suit. I put them aside. Now what you're going to need is a 5. It doesn't matter what 5. So here's the 5 of diamonds. We can use that. Now you can grab 3 of any cards. It doesn't really matter what they are. I have a 4 of spades, 9 of clubs, and a 5 of clubs. It doesn't really matter, so just ignore that. So after that, here's what you want to do. You want to gather 3 of your cards of the same suit, of the suit you decided on for it to be all matched up mysteriously. So you want to add the 3 of them together, only 3. And then what you want to do is you want to put them right at the bottom. Then you want to put your 3, doesn't matter what cards, on top of that. And then you want your 5 on top of that. And now for the 10 of hearts, there's a couple things. You can either put it on the top of the deck to make it look mysterious. You could put it on the bottom, or you can put it in the middle and just randomly pick it. And yeah, so I usually put it on the top. And then I'm going to put this on top of this deck, and then basically that's set up. So that's how you set up the deck. Now I'm going to show you how to do it. So what you want to do first is you want to make your prediction card and put it right here. And then you know what the prediction card is, but not anyone else. Now what you want to do is you want to have it divided, and yes, you want to try to make it as equal as it is. Doesn't matter, but you want to try to especially have the top as pretty thick, because in case you get some of the cards, like if I were to not do it far enough, that's not big enough. So I need enough cards to make sure all of those 3 10s from the third 10 and back are all still there. So just in case, so try and make it as equal as you possibly can. And I'm gonna always put the front. So basically, put the top of the deck near the closest to the prediction card. Then you're gonna want to put the middle one in the middle, and then the back one furthest away. Oh, and if you have an audience member, they can cut it into 3 equal parts too, so it's not that suspicious. Now, here's what you want to do now. You want to flip them, so you usually want to start from the farthest away. So you got a 5 of spades, 2 of clubs, and a 5 of diamonds. You just say what you do. Now, the first 2, it doesn't really matter, but the last one, it really does. So basically, here's what you need. So you basically see how it says a 5. So you're just going to put 5 down because that's how you're going to do it. So you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this is what you need to do. You need to put 1 on the other 2 piles, or the trick will never work. So that 1 on the other 2 piles is probably the most important part than placing the 2 cards down. Well, they're all important, but that's kind of the important part. Then you want to put 2 down, so 1, 2, then 1 on the other 2 piles, and place this back on top. Then for the 5 is the most important. You put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 on the other 2 piles. Now here's where the magic happens. I am going to take up the prediction card. It's a 10, and then you mysteriously all the 10s up here, and that's from the placements of where they are in math. And yeah, that's how you do the first card trick. Okay, so this is the final trick I did, or this was the 21 guess. So basically what you need to do is, it doesn't matter, there's no specific setup. You just want to, you can ask the person in the audience to just pick the card, or the spectator to just pick or to shuffle the deck first. It doesn't matter because, like I said, there's no setup. So then what you want to always do is take the card from the top, take it out and flip it over, and then put it into 3 rows. So here are your 3 rows, and then 3 rows of 7. So basically a 3 by 7 thing, and then always put them so they're overlapping the card before it. So it kind of makes this thing, and it'll also be easier to put back together. That's why I recommend doing this. So let's pretend I just picked. Once I'm getting it all done in there, let's say I just picked the King of Hearts. I put them all back together, and I said, oh, it's in this row. So yeah, I did that. I do that. Put all of them back together. The spectator said that. So then I put this in the middle. You always want to have the row that was said in the middle. So and then I put it in the middle. Then the next card over that. So yes, now you want to do the same thing like I said again. Take the top card and then flip it over, and then reset it up from 3 rows of 7 with the card in the column always going up over it. So yeah, I'm just resetting it up. And so I am done. So I picked the King of Hearts, right? So now, if you can see, it's moved into the middle of the row. So I'm going to re-put this all back. And since it's perfect because it's already in the middle row, I'll just put it in the middle because it's in the middle row. So that's perfect. So yeah. Now, here's what you need to do now. You now want to re-deal it out, but you don't need to do that. Pick the card row again. Basically, you want to just keep going until you count till the very middle card, until you get to the middle card or the 11th card. Basically what I mean, see how this is 1, 2, 3, or I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. See, the King of Hearts appeared, which means I did the trick correct, and then I just continue dealing the rest of the deck out, and then done. And then you pretend to think about it, and then you're like, oh, but you make sure to do the middle card and count to 11, and your card should always appear in the middle. And the King of Hearts is there, and it worked. thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this video. And if you liked it, make sure to remember to like, subscribe, and hit that bell, because if you want to see more videos, that bell, every time you're on YouTube, will let you know when another video is up. And I will see you in the next video. So bye. Oh.